Hey, it's iJuana. So I posted the previous video for two reasons. One, to basically tell you guys about why I created this channel and started my journey to happiness. Two, to get out all of the awkwardness of a first video. I'll settle for some because beggars can't be choosers. Now that that's out of the way, I am really excited to get started on the iJuana series. There are a number of things that I have wanted to do but didn't because, well, I didn't have enough money, or I didn't have enough time, or I was scared to fail, excuse after excuse, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But I still want to do them. I wanna do them. Get it? I wanna. Anyway, I had to start somewhere, and I started really small, like really, really small. Like reading a book small. I know reading a book may not seem like anything to most people, but for a single mom, or for someone who works full-time, or for a single mom who works full-time, reading a book is almost impossible. When I was little, reading was everything to me. I've been reading since I was about 3 years old, and my mom's a librarian, and so there were times, you know, after my dad died, she was a single mom, so there were times where we basically lived in the library. Like we would eat, sleep, and do everything except for shower in the library. Like, it was real. And because of that, I hated books. I hated libraries. Come to find out that I don't actually hate books, I just hate the library. Anyway, it's been about 6 or 7 years since I read a whole book, and I decided this was the time to do it. It brought me so much enjoyment then, I'm sure it'll do the same for me now. And so, at first, I didn't even know what this book was about. I saw the words black and unicorn and thought, magical, must read, because my love for unicorns is real. So much so that I've even gotten into arguments with people about whether or not they exist.
I'm not saying I believe you.
But she's saying that it could have been a horse with a horn. Fine, yes, it could have been a horse with a horn. But I saw a unicorn.
Wait, what?
No,
what the one?
No, you're recording me now. You're trying to make me sound crazy. But I saw one. You got... Never in a million years would I have guessed how she got that nickname. But this book had me feeling all types of ways. Like I couldn't even decide whether or not I wanted to name this video I Want to Read or I Want to Be Best Friends with Tiffany Haddish. Of course, I went with what was more realistic. I'm only going to share a few of my favorite parts with you. I'm going to try and go through it really quickly. First, her misunderstanding of what the word bar mitzvah was. I could not stop laughing. Like I laughed for about 15 minutes total. The first time was when I read it myself. I laughed for 5 minutes. Second time I read that portion to my aunt, I laughed again for about 5-6 minutes. And then when I read it again to my mom, I laughed for about 4 minutes, 5 minutes. It was that funny to me. I don't know. That part about stepfather blew my mind. Like if I'm shook, how did Tiffany feel? The part where she tells her mom that she's gonna... Okay, I got a burp. It's stuck. That part where she tells her mom that she's gonna spend $1,000 on her at Walmart was something that I could actually relate to, because Jody is always telling me that he's gonna get some money, he's gonna take me to Walmart and I can get whatever I want. Like Walmart is some big thing, you know? But it's cute, I like it. The Charlie's Angels movie Revenge. Genius. I wish I had had somebody like her in my life back in the day. But you know what? We're not gonna go there. Just know that I need her in my life as my real life bestie. I think Titus the Boyfriend was probably my favorite chapter, although Roscoe's Horror Show had me weak. You'll understand when you read it, or if you've already read it, you feel me. She warns you at the beginning of the ex-husband chapter, you should listen. The fact that she is strong enough to tell that part of her story, wow. I am so glad that I chose this book as the one to help me out of reading retirement. Sharing her story the way she did helped me love her even more. I see her heart, I see her goodness through her story, and it's encouraged me even more to strive to be happy, just the way she strives to have fun and allow others to have fun just by being around her. At one point, she tells of how she got sick and how doing what she loves was what healed her. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Finding that thing for me is what this journey is all about. Tiffany girl, I love you. Thank you so much for allowing your fans a glimpse at your journey. I support you in all your future endeavors, and I wish you nothing but the best of luck. Well, I love unicorns, so I'm a multicorn. Are you recording me? Are you taking pictures of me?
No.
Are you calling me a jackass?
Never. Not me.